Hello, it's Mrs. Uding. I am so excited because we received lots of brand new books in the library. You can find them by searching on our card catalog. And normally, what I do is I set all the new books out on top of the shelves so that when you come in for library, you can see what's available. But because we're not really coming into the library this year, I really wanted you to be able to see what's new. So instead, I made this little video for you, and it just shows all the new books. It tells you a little bit more about each one. And if you want to learn more, again, go ahead and look in the library's card catalog. If you want to request one of these books, they are available. Just fill out that book request form in our Bitmoji library. Some of these will also be making their way into your book bins for your classroom. All right. I hope you enjoy and find something wonderful to read. Thank you. We have The New Princess in Black, Science Fair Scare by Shannon and Dean Hale. And this is a chapter book, but it also has colored illustrations. This is part of a series. So if you like this, we have several more of The Princess in Black. These 6 books are also picture books that are new to our library. In the top row is Poe Won't Go. Next to it is The Wonky Donkey. Next to that is Pig the Star, and that is part of a series as well. In the bottom row is How Do Dinosaurs Learn to Read, also a series. Misunderstood Shark and Click Clack Quack to School. That last one, Click Clack, is also part of a series. Next we have Thank You, Amu, Lorraine, the girl who sang the storm away. And at the bottom is a big mooncake for Little Star. You can see Thank You, Amu, and a big mooncake for Little Star have won the Caldecott Honor Award. Thank You, Amu has also won the Coretta Scott King Award. Hello again. It's time for our first book commercial. So what you'll be seeing every few videos would be book commercials. Students in grades 3, 4, and 5 made Flipgrid videos on books they felt were so amazing they should win an award. So you'll be hearing from just a few of them during this video. As always, please remember to be kind as we watch other people's work. We are always respectful of others. We never laugh at what another student presents, unless, of course, they are telling a joke. I am so very proud of these students. They worked very hard and took this very seriously, but more importantly, they should be proud of the wonderful job they did. So I hope you get some great ideas of even more books that you can check out from our library from these book commercials.
Book should win an award because it talks about all different kinds of sisters and who they are. I have a little sister. Her name is Camila. She loves for me to read the book to her, and she always loves the book. Bye.
Last year we have 2 new unicorn themed picture books. On the left is Sophie Johnson, Unicorn Expert. And on the right is Unicorn is Maybe Not So Great After All. Here are 5 new picture books. In the top row is We Don't Eat Our Classmates, which was nominated for the Show Me Award. Next to it is The Remember Balloons. And in the bottom row we have Pterodactyl Show and Tell, A House That Once Was. And next to that is Pete the Cat Checks Out the Library. 2 new picture books we also have are All That Trash, the story of the 1987 garbage barge and our problem with stuff. And Pretty Selma, a Little Red Riding Hood story.
Hello, it is Autumn. The book that I want to win is Catbug Everything is Okay. It is by Jason Johnson and James Johnson. Illustrated by Kristen Gish. The reason I want that book to win is because Catbug says that if you're having a bad morning or things don't go your way, do not be mad or be mean or yell any bad words or anything, just to know that everything's okay. And that if you're having a rough morning, just to know everything is okay. That's why I want the book to win. It was fun talking to you. Bye!
Here we have 3 new picture books. One is at the top there, Leave Me Alone. It was a Caldecott honor book. Next to it is What Do You Do with a Chance? And at the bottom we have the picture book, Be Kind. These are 6 new picture books that we've gotten in the library. In the top row we have The Day You Begin, Sleepy the Goodnight Buddy, Carmela Full of Wishes, and in the bottom row is Little Brown, Ebenezer Has a Word for Everything, and Dude. Here are 2 new historical fiction books. Remember, historical fiction would be stories about things that have happened in the past. Parts of these are real, they really happened, but there are certain elements in the story that are fiction fake. So on the left we have Finding Langston, which you can see has actually won 2 book awards, the Coretta Scott King Award and the Scott Odell Award. The one on the right is called Lifeboat 12, which was based on a true story during World War II. Here are 6 new realistic fiction chapter books that we have. Remember, realistic fiction means books that could be real, they could have happened, but they didn't. So in the top row we have You Go First, Hope in the Holler, Me, Frida, and the Peacock Ring. The Reckless Club is at the bottom. Next to it is The Rhino in Right Field. And last is...
Hi everybody. My favorite book is Junie B. Jones and a Little Monkey Business because it's really funny and I love Junie B. Jones. Bye.
This is a new mystery chapter book that we have called The Parker Inheritance. This book has also won the Coretta Scott King Award and is in the AR level 4-point range. Here are 2 new fantasy chapter books. The one on the left is called Bob, and the one on the right is part of a series called The Last Kids on Earth and the Midnight Blade. We do have more in that series. If you want to see what we have in the library, just type in The Last Kids on Earth into the card catalog. Here are the new Mark Twain nominees we have for this year. So far we have 8. We will be getting more. In the top row we have Amal Unbound, The Unforgettable Guinevere St. Clair, The Truth as Told by Mason Butel, Squint. And in the bottom row there are 24 Hours in Nowhere, The Science of Unbreakable Things, Captain Superlative, and The Ambrose Deception. So remember, all of these are fabulous, or they would not have been nominated for the Mark Twain Award. In order for you to help choose the winner of this award, you need to read 4 nominees.
Dogman is great. Dogman Fed to 22 by Dave Pilkey. Cat Kid says he's going to take me to his house for a week. Then Cat Kid says, remember our plan? And then the robot Dogman and Cat Kid high five. This book is all about friendship. Hope you enjoy the book. If you see it at a store, please buy it.
We have 2 new sports chapter books. The one on the left is called Rebound, and the one on the right is called Checked. Both of these are in the AR 4-point range, so blue tape. We have 1 new copy of I Survived the San Francisco Earthquake of 1906. For those of you who like historical fiction, this is an AR level 3. Here are 2 new books from Andy Griffith's The 78-Story Treehouse, and the 91-Story Treehouse. These are part of a series, so if you want to see what else we have in the series, you could type in the author's name, which is Andy Griffiths, into that card catalog. We have 5 books in this series called Investigating the Unexplained. In the top row, there is the Loch Ness Monster, Haunted Houses, Alien Abductions. The bottom row is UFOs and Go.
Hi, I'm Grace Conwell, and I'm going to talk about my favorite series. I'm going to vote for the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, and I'm voting for this series because they're funny, the books are funny, amusing, and entertaining. The author, Jeff Kenny, is a really good author, and he always makes me laugh.
These 6 books are part of a new series we have called Tough Trucks. So the top row would be nonfiction books on the Honda Ridgeline, the Chevy Silverado, and the Toyota Tacoma. The bottom row is the Ram 1500, Nissan Frontier, and Ford F-150. So if we take a look inside one, we have full color photographs, lots of good fun facts, and information on each one of these trucks. So we have indexes, glossaries, and places to go to learn more. This is a new graphic novel series that we have in the library. I'm really excited about it. It's called Phoebe and Her Unicorn. So we have all of these books from the series. And again, remember, graphic novel means it's set up like a comic book. And in the very back of each one, it gives you a different tie-in activity that goes along with the book. So for example, here it shows you how to make an origami figure of Marigold's far-removed relative, the Happy Horse. Here we have 2 new additions to our Warrior series by Aaron Hunter. On the left is Warriors Fire and Ice, and on the right is Warriors Into
Amelia Bedelia by Peggy Parrish. And I like Amelia Bedelia because she mixes up everything, even putting the lights out. It is so funny. You should look for it and get it. It's super duper fun.
Here we have 3 new graphic novels. Remember, graphic novels are the books that look like comic books. We have Best Friends, Roller Girl, and Big Nate Goes Bananas. These are 2 new biographies that we've received. They are picture books, and even though the pictures are not real, the story is real. So we can't always just go by the pictures in a book to decide if it's fiction, fake, or nonfiction real. So Counting on Catherine is the true story of how Katherine Johnson saved Apollo 13. And Between the Lines is how Ernie Barnes went from football field to the art gallery. These are 2 books that are new in the Narwhal and Jelly book series, Narwhal Unicorn of the Sea and Narwhal's Otter Friend. To see if we have any others of this series in the card catalog, just type in Narwhal and Jelly. Here we have some more new nonfiction in the Seedlings series. The top row is scooters, snowmobiles, and jet skis. And the bottom row is squirrels, skateboards, and bicycles. We have lots of nonfiction seedling books, and they are fabulous. They have photographs, table of contents, index, and every single one of these books ends with a diagram in the back.
Hi, my name is Sophia Crocker, and this is the book that I think should get nominated because it's a really good book, and that mouse hold on, let me find it here, is Geronimo Stilton. He goes on tons of adventures in the kingdom of fantasy and more, so this is what the book's called. It's right up here. And then this is who the author is, Geronimo Stilton. And this is a little something about the book if you want to know more about it and read it. And I hope that's good enough for a nomination for this wonderful, awesome, amazing book. So thank you for watching me. Bye.
These books are chapter books. They've been very popular. The first in the series was The Wild Robot on the right, and the sequel, the second, is The Wild Robot Escapes. We have 6 new books from this series called The Land of Stories by Colfer. We already had several books from this series in the library, so these are in addition to what we have. To see all of the ones we have in the series and the order they go in, just type The Land of Stories into the card catalog. This is another new nonfiction series we have called Full Throttle, and it's all about different vehicles. These are going to be AR level 2 and 3 books. So in the top row we have motorcycles, ATVs, 4x4 trucks, carts, Indy cars, stock cars, and hot rods. And in the bottom row there's dirt bikes, monster trucks, dragsters, lowriders, and sports cars. So if you look inside, we have a table of contents, photographs, a lot of good fun facts about different vehicles. If you want any of those in the card catalog, just type in the name of the series, Full Throttle. These are 4 new picture books that we've received. The top 2 are written by Mo Willems. We Are in a Book and I Lost My Tooth. And you can see that We Are in a Book has won a book award. It was the Theodore Seuss Geisel Honor Book. The bottom row are 2 books that are really similar to the Elephant and Piggy series. They're both very funny picture books. We have The Itchy Book and Harold and Hog Pretend for Real. Here we have 2 new Who Would Win books, Killer Whale versus Great White Shark, and Tarantula versus Scorpion. So these are nonfiction. As part of the Who Would Win series, we have lots of these in the library. To see all the different ones we have, just type Who Would Win in the card catalog.